See a vapor trail over a sunset? Check in post in 5 424-229-4140. Make a video of whatever you get when you don't get me. And then, yeah, that's my latest. Post it. You're going to be boring, a phone ringing, error message, a busy signal. Whatever you do get. When you don't get me, it's going to be boring. But it's not going to be boring if you need the firemen, the police, and the paramedics. So we, the people, must be the reporter. Make that video of whatever you get when you don't get me, and post it. Melton, John Melton Brady's full name. And yeah, print out those big files from meltonprints.blogspot.com and christcomplexlinks.blogspot.com, and also youtube.com/DNFD series, DNFD SERRES. Now let me get to my Tami because I want to make it quick, and I've used up a whole lot of my time on my stigmata eyes. My latest imaging in that chicken post of 5. Tami makes amends and gets dinner. There it is. Just cut it out. The Tami is that no-armed Chinese fella. How did he get to be missing both arms? He lost them in a wood chipper brown-nosing incident. His boss, Wu, gave him a test of loyalty and told him to stick that right arm into the wood chipper, the one he took him to. They're usually out on the street. You know, chipping up those limbs they have cut down over the power lines. And Tommy's always been blindly obedient. He's Chinese. That's my eye. Except back then it wasn't catching the light like it is now. Tami, he passed that test. He slowly fed that right arm in. Left arm saw what was going on, and of course jumped off. Wouldn't you? It's not just about arms and wood chippers, guys. It's about you. You see something bad happening to somebody just like you, at work, at school, at home, jump off. Don't let it happen to you. Oh, it's the left arm that jumped off. Nothing in getting chipped up, is there? Tami, however, because the Chinese streets are backwards, the Oriental unseen business is backwards, he got a promotion out of that. He's bossing a whole lot of folks around, and yeah, he got his girlfriend Rhea out of losing both his arms. He's always been scaly. He's Chinese, and talks with this harsh lisp, and he likes to stick his tongue out a lot. Yeah, Chinese. And since he lost both of his arms, he became the perfect snake dancer. If it wasn't for those two legs, you'd swear he was a snake. He saw his girlfriend Bria on the other side of the dance floor at the Snake Pit, popular a dance club here in LA. I don't know if that's the actual name or just the nickname. And he snaked his way on over doing that snake dance. Hissing and sticking that tongue out. And in between who and whoever she was dancing with, he's been there ever since. This isn't about work warrior. At least not directly. Tami was at his AA meeting at the bar. It's, yes, Amputees Anonymous. He's missing both his arms. He's an amputee. And Oscar, another member of his Amputees Anonymous, he's missing an arm, just one arm. And the thing is, Oscar is also an alcoholic, and he goes to the AA Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. So sometimes he gets them mixed up, and he was talking about having to make amends at the Amputees Anonymous meeting. And so Tami got it in his head, because he's an amputee, he has to make amends. So he showed up. At this little old lady, Rebecca's house. And he said, I'm here to make amends. And she said, well, what on earth for? And he looked around, and he didn't want to tell her, but he said, I took one of your cats. A very sweet little old lady, Rebecca. She says, oh, well, honey, look at you. You're missing both your arms. 321. If you wanted a cat, I've got plenty of them. I was just giving you the cat. It's all right. And Tami said, well, I'm sorry, I should have asked. And he said, are you serious about that? I said, serious about what? She's a little old lady. He says, well, can I have that cat? And she said, what happened to Freckles? They figured out Freckles because they had freckles on it. It was the one he took. And he said, oh, a lethal fur ball. He looks around, he's not comfortable lying to little old ladies. He had her for, Freckles for dinner. He and Rhea did. He's Oriental, he likes cats. But not as a pet, as dinner. And she says, you want this one? She goes over and picks up one of about 20 cats in the house. She holds him up and says, you want this one? And she says, yeah, that one, the big fat one. And Rebecca says, well, are you gonna give him a good home? And just then, Tommy's stomach growls. And Tami says, yes. And she says, well, how are you going to carry him home? And he goes outside. He left his cat carrier. He got a little kind of a handle. He kind of leans in, picks up. He went there to, legitimately make amends, but he planned to do some hunting afterwards. And she says, oh, that's great. He explains he just came from the vet where he got the bad news about Freckles and the lethal furball. So, yeah, Tami and Rhea will be eating high on the hog 2 or 3 times. Because the new kitty cat, Morris, is really fat. I'm Milton, son of Carpenter Mary. Come see me in person. Let's get started. Find those 1,000 points of light. When you tear down the Great Wall of Evil, it has just me and all that imagery I just showed you. Me and a few clouds and buildings. then we can get started on those 1,000 points of light. But you gotta see me in person. According to the new manager, remember when you hear that siren checking post in 5, there is a call box. I've been here since March 1st last year, and no intercom, of course, but apparently if you know how to do it, you can punch the numbers in. So I'm going to have to ask Rob, the guy who helped me move here and all that, to find out. But as soon as I have the information, I'm going to let you know. You're coming down Eagle Rock, 4260 Eagle Rock Boulevard. It's just past the Target on the left, and I'm on the right if you're going north. And you pass that 7-Eleven, then you pass El Paso Boulevard Street, and you pass that Shell, and then that vet next door. And then it's hard to see. It looks more like an office or something with the big glass windows up front. But right past the glass windows is where you go in, and there's a thing there, which I was assumed. For just the past week, I haven't been getting my FedEx and UPS, or recently I haven't been getting it, but I've been ordering stuff from Walmart for a long time. And they always get in, they have access to the building. That's what Enrique Vergara claimed, and it was true for a while. So I have to find out about the call box. Apparently you hit the button, and if your number is in there, it calls the number, and you can call me. And yes, if you can't reach me through my number on the call box, yes, that's Teacher is taking ever increasingly active part with harassment techniques. And phone's not working, all that. Well, I'll have to do some more checking into this with folks who should know. Well, come see me. Yeah, that's what it looks like to the north as you're coming down Eagle Rock Boulevard. And yes, see that vapor trail checking post? Oh, you can't quite see it anymore. Come see me. Have Whitwell Travel Show, the perfect place to build. Jesus' immaculate house here on earth. Best people to start building with. But you got to do that in person, yes. Organized crime, they can place someone named Hussein in the highest office in the world. Perhaps we got attacked by a whole lot of angry, violent, deadly Husseins. Come see me in person and tell me, what does the immaculate apartment need? Tell the guy with the lies of truth in his eyes. What does that immaculate apartment need to inspire the future and the present to greatness with? Immaculate apartment, immaculate house. Jesus' immaculate house. Where I will move from here. Well, first we gotta, stop in at the immaculate mansion. So, Jesus' immaculate house puts the mansions to shame. Cities, communities, really. Not just those places you go to on Sunday. Come see me. Tell me what that place needs to inspire. And put that first brick in Jesus' immaculate house with a simple call and a video of it not going through. 424-229-4140. You're trying to call Melton. A John Melton break, and you want to know why America's lifelines are being hijacked when you do. Post.